Our next speaker wants bots to take over the internet so that we can all spend more time outside. Presumably, these are bots with love. Please welcome up Tynan.
Hey everyone. So today I'm going to be talking about non-human centered design. And when I say the word non-human, what I'm talking about is an autonomous, self-directed artificial intelligence. Most people call these agents, and most people call me Tynan. So I'm a human. I'm also the co-founder and CTO of a company called High Dimensional Research. And we're building basically systems that allow AIs to go on the internet and take actions reliably. Now, I would say like non-humans, like they're not exactly new, right? They've actually been around longer than I've been alive. We use them dozens, maybe hundreds of times a day. You know, they're the email spam filter, they're the Google search bar, they're your Alexas, your Siris, your Chat GPTs. But the thing is, like, we treat them as tools, and they're not quite exactly tools because they have agency. When you ask them to do something, they can say no. And when they can say no to things, you need to design for them. But so we can actually like take the sort of like last 60 or so years of human-centric design principles and then apply them to figure out how to solve problems for non-humans. Now, the first principle of human-centric design is to solve the core problem. What you need to, most of the time when users come to you and with complaints, right, they're talking about systems. They're not actually talking about the core underlying root cause. For example, like if you were to design a product and you brought your product to your users and they had no idea how to use it, right? Who would be to blame there, right? Would you say like, no, user, you're bad? Like you're stupid? No, that would be ridiculous. But in AI, things are a little different, right? In AI, what we say is, oh, we just need to build a better model. But do you? Do you actually need to build a better model? Do you need to go spend millions or billions of dollars training a better model? No. Instead, you can be non-human centered in your thinking. And what I mean by this is we need to have radical empathy towards non-humans. Because these things aren't tools. What these things are users. They're actually an emergent class of user. We've never ever seen anything quite like this before. And this user class is about to become the dominant users of not just the internet, but all software. But do we give them the respect that users deserve? Like, no. What we do is we are extremely hostile to them. We try and lock APIs behind paywalls. We are filling the internet with CAPTCHAs, right? It's extremely, extremely annoying. Like, look at this, right? Like, what the hell is this? I have no idea which of these cats have rounded heads and which don't. Is that thing in the top left even actually a cat? Like, what's happening here is that we've sort of like, everyone is walking around trying to figure out how to optimize their local situation, right? They're trying to create local maximums. And this is leading toward just making the internet, like in general, completely unusable. But the reason this is happening is because people don't quite understand that non-humans are just extensions of humans. No AI has the capacity to take initiative. Everything they do is done on behalf of a person. And so in that sense, they're extensions of us into cyberspace. But they're very different. They don't have eyes, they don't have ears, they don't have bodies. They don't have a sense of time or a sense of space like we do. Like, they're just really, really, really weird. Like, take, like, an example would be like, let's say text, right? Like, you and I use text. They have no conception of text. What they understand is numbers. They understand streams of raw data, like the primordial ooze of the internet itself. So there exists this gap between the non-human and human experience. But, we can overcome it. We can overcome it by iteration. Because, like, it's not just that they're different. They're actually, like, within this class of user, a new set of user features themselves. They have infinite time, infinite patience. They never get sick or hungry or tired. And so we can actually use these user features to our advantage to iterate much, much faster than we ever could before. But it's not quite enough because when we introduce this user class, they're going to be interacting with a complex set of pre-existing social, economic, technological, and political systems. And so if you guys are, thinking and interested in this topic, I would encourage you to come talk to me after this. Come hit me up on Twitter, email me, what have you, because that's basically this is exactly the problem we're solving here at HDR. Thank you very much.